No, so have you been in anything big before then?
I've been in a few things, yeah.
What have you been in? Talk me through it.
Well,
I'm the biggest car geek you're ever going to find, so I'm sure I'll be able to talk to you about it all.
In terms of cars I drove a 430.
Very nice.
Around Monaco.
Drove... Around Monaco?
Yeah, drove a Gallardo. Wow.
Essentially a mid-range car.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Ferrari's like base, you know, kind of supercar. It's this fast. Like this car in the standard form goes round Fiorano faster than an F50 does. It's crazy. That's how far cars have come on.
I know.
And if you think something like the 488 that's coming out next year, that goes round faster than the 599 GTO. It's just going to be a basic. I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, it's mental. So have you been in anything super big? A hypercar kind of stuff?
No, only sat in stuff at shows.
Mate,
yeah,
that's what's really all about. Now, my one goal of today, not to lose my license. No losing my license today.
Well, we were saying how long before the police find out about what's going on.
That's the thing, you know, you've got to, when it's like this, you can give it, you know, go run roundabouts a little bit, but don't drive like an idiot, you know what I mean? There's no point in cutting anybody up, weaving in and out of traffic, because people are just going to either complain,
yeah, exactly,
or let us know. The police will come down here and then they ruin everybody's fun. I'll tell you what, I think the coolest thing here today, by far, which I actually would go for a passenger ride in myself, is that GT40.
Really?
That is proper.
I thought about the GT40.
That is proper.
Until I found out about this.
You see, now this, the 458 is probably the best car that Ferrari, I think probably the best car Ferrari have mass produced. It really is that good. There's not really anything wrong with it, to be totally honest. I mean, I think that I don't like the way that Ferrari deal with their clients. I think that, you know, they really do think they're the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But they do build the best cars in the world. They do. There's no getting away from it, you know. If you're talking about complete packages, dynamically, you know, everything. You know, it's just, if you compare this to a 570 Gallardo, which is a great car. It's like agricultural in terms. I mean, look, I love that car.
But the thing with Lamborghini is it's more for show-offs. It's more for cruising around Knightsbridge at about 2 AM.
See, absolutely. I mean, I think the Lambo still retain that level of, you know, mad kind of mental status, which is great, because, you know, that's why people love Lamborghini. But yes, their market now, and that's why the Hurricane is like it is. I mean, we've got a Hurricane where we are.
Which dealership is it?
It's not a dealership. It's we're Supercar Hire, Premiere Velocity.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we've got a blue Hurricane. It's beautiful, actually.
So, what would it be to hire this for like a weekend? Around 2,000?
It's just over 3.
Just over 3?
945 plus the VAT per day. That's how much this is. So we've got this, we've got the Hurricane, we've got an MP4 Spider, we've got 570 Edizione Tecnica, red one, which is lovely, white 560, DB9 Volante, GTR, F-Type supercharged, so we've got, just got G63, which I love.
Oh, yes.
It's a mega thing.
Yeah, they sound awesome.
Oh, they do. It's just, it's almost like a Lamborghini in a 4x4, it's just completely pointless in every way. Like, there's no space in the back, it's uncomfortable. It doesn't go around corners at all.
No.
But apart from that, it's got a massive V8 turbo, and it's got SARs, and you know where people have nice cars. But no, I don't go and spend all day with a camera, purely because it's just, it takes away from actually experiencing the cars.
You sort of miss everything.
You miss everything,
like, as much as you want to capture it.
You want to capture it, but yeah, I mean, unless you're going to do something with it, then it's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's become such a culture now.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's proper. 15 grand for one of them. What else do you need?
I know. Yeah.
And yeah, we've got a 430 where we are, and it hasn't really been driven for about 4 or 5 years. We just kind of kept it.
That's a shame.
And you know, because fingers crossed that, you know, it'll kind of keep its money, and then we'll be able to kind of, you know, maybe make a little bit of money on the car.
Yeah.
But there's a guy that actually is going to come along and take it for a couple of months. He wants to take it for a couple of months.
Oh, right. What, does he think about buying it?
Yeah,
or?
potentially, or that it's, you know, he's just kind of, he's thinking about buying something else. He's got a flying spur at the moment, this guy, and an RA. He's just got rid of the RA, so he's thinking about something else. He's going to take the 430 for a bit. So I drove it this weekend for the first time in ages. And you know what? As much as I hate to say it, it might even sound a bit better than this.
Yeah, it's a lot louder.
I love that noise, man. That's stupid.
And the single clutch gearbox.
It's good. It's good. I like the twin clutch in this because, you know, Ferrari really engineered it nicely. It doesn't really feel synthetic. It does have character to it still. But the 430, I mean, it just makes this hilarious noise. It just goes oh every time.
Yeah, the valves. Yeah. I mean, you can play about with it.
You really can.
Keep it really low speed and still enjoy
Still enjoy the noise.
The noise, yeah.
It's actually a very, very good car, the 430, it really is. It's not as good as this, it's not. I mean, this is such a big step up in regards to speed and poise and everything, but no, the 430 was a great bit of gear. So you drove it in Monaco?
Yeah.
How did that manage to happen?
You can do it out there because, like, the French and the Italians are just mad people.
Trust me, that's true. That's true.
Like, the insurance don't matter over there for them. It's just like you sign the form, you agree to pay 800 euros if you cause damage to the car, and they say, here, have it for half an hour. Then you're constantly edging you on, telling you to boot it and get the most out of your experience. And you know, they filmed the whole thing on GoPro as well. They had the little GoPro mounted on the top.
That's fantastic.
And yeah, I've got it all on film. I put it on YouTube, and I think I got about 200,000 hits.
Smoking around in the 430.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Through tunnels and everything. So.
Oh, no, that's got to be done then. Monaco's, it's okay. It's like kind of a glorified London. But
so I want to go to Italy and do the driving experiences over there at the actual factories.
Yeah,
and,
do it at the factory. They're not bad out there. I mean, most of the instructors don't speak any English. It's fine. No, I'll tell you what, one of the coolest things I think I've seen in the flesh, and, you know, I've done some cool stuff over my time, but I went to, we did a big job for Microsoft last year, and we had to take 4 cars to Milan.
Yeah.
We took an F-Type supercharged, Bentley, V8 and a bunch of other cars, and we took them over there. And it was really close. When we dropped the cars off, we were quite close to modelling because they wanted them in Maranello to begin with. So I went and I did all the look round and went to the factories and everything. And the one I really wanted to go to was the Pagani factory.
Oh yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, to get in?
So I went there, and the gates was open when we got there. And talk about great timing. It was kind of, the gates was open, and Luca Venturi, who is the head of marketing there, was just stood outside having a cigarette. So I had a little chat with him. And then he said, "Oh, I'll just come have a quick look in the workshop quickly then." And there was a bloody, the Zonda, the special edition, the blue one for that guy with the blue interior was there.
Oh, the
Uno.
Oh yeah,
Uno.
Oh, wow.
And then there was an orange F, and there was the Zonda R. So I had a look round. And then David Attesti went out in a wire and then a massive power slide. I literally just turned out and just literally crossed it up. I mean, that was cool. I mean, that's the best job ever.
I'd love to go out in the Ventador.
I've driven a couple. I've driven an Oakley 760. That was pretty mad. And then a friend of mine lent me his Roadster for the weekend.
Wow.
But yes, I would buy an Aventador purely because it looks and sounds like that.
Yeah, you don't buy it because it's like a track car.
It's a track car,
No.
you know, and it's got a crap gearbox, but who cares? Because it looks like that, and you can put some decap straight through a Capristo system on it or something, and it's literally like just waiting the dead. So that's why I definitely would have one of those. No, that's a proper bit of kit, and I tell you, it's fast as well, like really fast.
Oh yeah. I mean, the single clutch again, the way it just like kicks you in the back, and imagine it's just brutal.
can't believe they've just tarmacked this bit of road here.
I know, yeah. It wasn't like this the last couple of weeks ago when we came.
I know.
Did you hear?
I wasn't here, but I missed it. But I know that there was a really good turnout of cars last time. There was some really big stuff that came down. Wasn't there a McLaren F1 GTR?
Yeah. It was about 10 million quid worth.
In the Fila colour, the white and blue.
Yeah. That was it. I mean, the whole car park, like, all them fields were just full of cars.
Whoever brings out that is got balls.
I know, just in case something happens. He takes it everywhere.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's something fair.
Drives it at Goodwood. It was at Salon Privé not long ago.
Okay. Oh, that 355 is lovely. I do like those. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming up, mate.